YouTube, what's going on out there, people? How's everybody doing out there? If you're new here, welcome. Truly glad everybody stopped by. Okay. Took a couple off. Oh, man. Back again. Shout out to my dude, Noel, man. Me and him had a pretty good long conversation the other day. Real good, brother. Shout out to him and his family. Hopefully everything's going well with them. All right. Okay, so I saw, first of all, whenever you guys get to any setup, please allow it a few ticks so it can do what it do. Now, the name of this setup is right there. It's right on the screen. As the little joint come down, this is the name of it, people. Nah, man, for real, man. Saw one of the guys do this, right? Seen one of them do it, and I was like, I think it was my dude, well, not my dude, my fellow tuber venture. And it's just like, he just threw it out there. He didn't do anything. He just threw it out there. You guys know how I get down with these. I don't know. It was just weird. Go check it out, Ivy. It was weird how he just threw it out there. But listen, man. Listen to me. This is ready to go. Fresh. Okay? And just speaking on something, feels like it's a shift. It's a shift. Something's going on, and I'm not quite sure. Heard a couple of people, are gone now, but it just feels, I don't know. I've been looking around. Let's go through it real quick. So when you're dealing with him, you're basically dealing with a lot of his stuff. He does have the crew, the bout, okay? Let me see. These main menus, nothing happens. I kind of like, it was kind of interesting to see what he went with here. As far as what's actually in here, now you can get into favorites, okay? But nothing will be there unless you place it. But it was kind of interesting to see what he went with. Okay, I see the crew, I see base, I see the dragon. Okay, and just check it out. I haven't seen one of these in a long time, but it actually works well. Okay, we got Go 2 in here also. He actually has. It was weird, and I've actually been using this for the last couple of days. Since I talked to him, I've been using it. But you guys know what I do, man. When, as soon as I get to a setup, it's certain things I worry about. Let's go into here, and what we want to do is make sure your enable autocomplete is on. I've been dealing with it for so many days. I don't know if I turned it on, or or was it already on? So make sure this is on, guys. If you're prompted for the yes, just click the yes, and it's real important after everything is done that you turn this on. But I really can't, I've been using it for about 3-4 days. I think the last joint I put out was a kid's joint. It didn't really get that much love, but I almost never do setups for the kids, and through everything we've been through the last 6-7 months, I know we need something for these kids. I got kids of my own. Let's go into system. Well, you really don't even have to go into system for this. Let me see. You can go right into the browser, I think. Where is that? Okay, let's just go into the add-on browser. Okay, you always want to go into your browser and make sure things are updated and ready to go. Okay, usually when you do get to a setup, though, people, you do have to update some things the majority of the times. But what I'm focusing on here, let's click into this. I want to focus on video player input stream. Let's make sure this is enabled. Okay. Now, just don't, when you guys enable this, just don't enable it. You can actually long press on it, get the information. That would be cool. Now, let's get the RTMP input. Let's go to install from repo here. Okay. And then we're going to go to all repos. Okay, as you guys can see, that just straight up enabled. Now sometimes it'll blink, like it'll go through its phases and it'll blink, and you won't see it saying enabled. Majority of the times, all you have to do is restart your setup, and you should be ready to go. All right, but again, okay, when you go to get this, you'll see what it's all about. But if not, for further references, you can always long press on it. Okay, and get the information. All right, that's done. Well, that's why maybe I should have went to system, and then I would have still been there. Next, we're going to go into system here, and what I want to focus on here is player. All right. Now, it's real important, people, that when you guys do this, to either be on expert or advanced. All right. And what I want you guys to do is get a mental picture of the first two sections here. Okay. Didn't mean to do that. But what I want to focus on here is enable HQ scalers for scaling above. If you guys are on a stick, I would recommend 20 or 30. That's a low-end device. If you guys are on a medium device like your Fire TVs, N-Cube, or your NVIDIA tubes, I recommend 50 or 60. And if you're on anything like an NVIDIA Shield, a high-end device, 3 gigabytes and up, you can run 100. But this is a section where you guys need to check on each and every time. All right. And you do need to know your device. It's very important, people, to know what your device is capable of. For me, it's important, and I think if you're like me, it is an important thing to know. Kind of like how I was looking though. And my boy Morpheus. I'm gonna tell you guys. You already know. If you're familiar with okay, he has one of the best sports sections available. All right. Me personally, I'm not really into sports like that. I know some of you guys are. I'm really not. Check it out. And if you're familiar with him, you know what you got to do. Real simple, nothing hard. All right. Maybe I need to make my own add-on, man. After I was talking to him, maybe I need to make my own joint. He might, for real, because what he told me, I need to make me a joint. The tank joint, I guess. I don't even know what I would call it. But let's go right into the wizard, man. All right, now, he got a couple of things in the first section here in the setup menu. He has a couple of things, but this is the newest, fresh. But what I'm here for, I want to go straight into maintenance. And when you go on the maintenance, the first thing I like to do is give myself a total cleanup. I like to clean all. And then what I like to do is go to tools. Okay, now if you guys aren't familiar with this section here, I will recommend going to quick config. All right, I'm just writing the file. Me personally, I like to go to full config. Okay. Now here, I think you guys should read this before you do it, but me, I like to bump mines all the way up like so. My video cache size, my curl timeout low speed, I leave that alone. My read buffer factor, I like to bump that all the way up to 10. And for my buffer mode, I like to get that on 1. Alright? Whatever you guys should choose to do, just make sure you write the file. After you write the file, all that's need to be done now is just restart your setup. Alright, pretty decent. Kind of like how it's looking. I've never seen anything quite like this. So I think he did a great job on this. I'm trying to figure out, I wonder who did the skin. Probably one of these guys, Sidekick, Fun. Shout them all out to all these guys that make these skins. I know the Pale Rider, he makes some skins too. Let me know how you guys like this one, man. If you get a chance, like, share, and subscribe, but most of all, comment. Don't forget to hit the notification bells, people. As always, I'm hoping you guys are having a blessed, peaceful, and a productive day. Love and peace for all. Never forget, it is good to be good, and it is bad to be bad. I'm going to see you guys on the next one, y'all. Peace.